up? Hey guys. Can anybody name this jam? It is a sad day, John. I know. Egypt. Hey, Dean. Hey, Sean. My man, Sean. I can't believe you're watching one of my live feeds. I feel like you should be filming with your harem of women. So, hey guys. All right. So musical influences. Hey, of course you're here. Okay, cool. I'm Sean. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Right, buddy? Right, buddy? Okay. So, all right. So really quickly, we can make Sean cringe here. Talking about musical influences. And of course, we'll address the in the dawn. We'll address the passing of Chris Cornell is I think terrible, but I don't want to let. There's been so much talk and grief about it that we're going to, in the spirit of music, because Trey. Sorry, somebody wrote because Trey is the best guitar player ever, in my opinion. Yes. Yeah, it sucks that Chris Cornell passed away, and he took his own life, which goes to show you, you can have everything in the world and still, you're human. There's real things to be happening in your head that nobody knows about. But anyway, let's keep on going with that. Not with that, but onward. All right, so musical influences. I just want to talk briefly about my musical influences. So I posted some videos. I have videos up on the web about guitar playing, guitar theory, and all that fun stuff. And oh yeah, if you're watching this in the replay, the whole purpose of this whole live video, is for you to introduce to me and the other subscribers some things that I should be listening to, because Sean Daniel, who's live with me in the chat forum, Sean, you can be my moderator. I don't know how that works, but I want you guys to introduce some new things to me, and I want to introduce some new things to you, and because Sean knows this, and most of you guys know this, I don't really listen to a ton of music. I don't do it either, Sean. I listen to 3 or 4 bands in rotation, probably, or and I do listen to things once in a while, but as in my influences, I've always stuck to personally. So let's my first influence that made me want to pick up guitar, of course, was Guns N' Roses, and it definitely was. I'm gonna screw this up. I'll tell you. They came out with Appetite for Destruction, and I was a little kid. All the popular stuff. Really? That guy. That guy. So, my God, I can't even. Sweet Child of Mine. And but when I got the album, I mean, I think the song that solidified the fact that I wanted to play guitar was I'm gonna screw it up, but I think we did this already. Mr. Brownstone. When I heard Mr. Brownstone for the first time, I almost dropped dead. I thought it was the coolest riff, from the drums in the beginning, the boom, 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 bop, all that fun stuff, and then to the chugging guitar, and that made me pick up a guitar. And from there, Guns N' Roses led me straight to Led Zeppelin, and Led Zeppelin had my interest for almost a dozen years, soulfully, everything in and out, and I can play for you, all my favorite Zeppelin riffs, but really the most important thing I want to talk about with influences is that when you learn stuff from your influences, you learn guitar from their perspective, whether you like it or not. You learn their riffs, how they felt it, you learn their timing, you learn their genre, and I think that for any of you guys, me, Sean, I know this too, who loved Led Zeppelin, you guys got a good like guitar teacher out of them, because they were actually very diverse. Early blues, and then they got really into some, I don't want to say psychedelic stuff. They really branched out and tried to cover a lot of ground. And when you learn songs from all the Zeppelin catalog, you really get a good technical foundation for pentatonics and riffs, and I'll stop talking. But Led Zeppelin really had it for me. And then something happened around 1995. Somebody showed me this song. Up there, but it doesn't matter. All right, anybody know this song? Somebody's got to know this song. You got some Phish fans out there. That was Stash by Phish, and the first time I heard that, you have to understand, I came from Guns N' Roses and Led Zeppelin, and right there, all of a sudden, you can hear how that is so different, just so different from the stuff I've been listening to, and I was just floored, and I was like, who the hell does that guy think he is? Like, what is that guy doing? And what's his name? And all this stuff. And my friend gave me the album Picture of Nectar, and from that I really dove in deep to into Phish, because of the stark difference I was hearing from classic rock into this like new, I didn't know what it was, like jazz infused, super colorful, like the guitar was actually speaking the dialogue. The guitar was like the lyrics of this, and so I really got into Phish, and I think, for any guys who are not into Phish, Billy Bree's album, that was good, but to be honest, the album riffed, and again, I don't mean to upset any Phish fans when I say this, but it was the guitar playing of Phish that got me. Yes, they're singing, and yes, their lyrics, it has a certain I don't know, tolerance for a fan. I get it, but I do love their lyrics, and I do love their singing, but the guitar work for the album Rift blew my mind from beginning to end, whether it was a slow song or a fast song. So if there are people out there who are wondering, I'm going to give you 3 songs to look up. We can do them live or off the album, but they are, might be 4 songs. The song Rift, the guitar line that is unreal, the song Maze, which is, Rift is off, thank you, Sean. The song Maze, I remember the first time I heard that. Yes, Horn. Thank you, Sean. Oh my God, it's like Sean's on my head. Horn, and what was the third one? Hold on. Riff, Maze, Horn. Oh, and It's Ice. It's Ice. The middle interlude and It's Ice is totally worth waiting for, and jaw dropping. And to me, that album just sparked my interest so much, and that led me to the Grateful Dead jam band stuff. And last thing I'll say before we're talking influences, I just want to influence anyone who hasn't heard this, and you have an open mind. If you're closed-minded to Phish, cool, okay. But then that led me to the Grateful Dead, and then that led me to the jam band genre, which, by the way, the Chris Robinson Brotherhood, I'm totally getting into, even though they've been around forever. The Chris Robinson Brotherhood are unreal. Where are we? I don't know where we are. Anyway, so there's your chance. So anyway, those are my influences that kind of stuck with me throughout the years. Willie Nelson's great. See, all you guys have all different influences. I'm pointing to were you playing in any bands with friends during? Yes, I was. I was playing in many bands. Mike Shaw just asked me a question. I had been playing in bands since I picked up a guitar, and we covered Led Zeppelin songs, we covered Phish songs, we covered Grateful Dead songs, we covered everything, and it was a joy. And later in my life, after I graduated college, I was in a band, and then I had enough of the band life, to be honest. It was just, to me, it wasn't my life. The Allman Brothers, yeah, I the Allman Brothers actually were part of my Black Crowes are great. Sorry, the Allman Brothers and Black Crowes, 2 bands. These were a time in my life I can't really discuss on YouTube, but just know that I really dug Allman Brothers and Black Crowes at a certain point in my life. That had to do with my friends in my car. If my friends were watching, good times. All right. Anyway, so So those are my influences. So if you're watching this back on the live on the replay, you know, shout out stuff to other people. But here's the thing: in the comments, I want them to be long. All right, I want you to tell them what band to listen to. Remember, if you really love a band, don't try and talk anyone's ear off like you're gonna love them. Just I want you to state the band, I want you to state a song, and I want you to state the reason why it should stand out to them. And so I'm interested in seeing what these comments are gonna say, because when I'm trying to convince people of is it true Ian goes, yes, I do go to Shape's Gym. No. That was the best comment of the day, whoever just said that. That was from a video like a year ago. Where was I? Oh yeah, so when so, you really got me laughing. So when I'm trying to get someone into a band, which I never do, you know, I'm always very respectful, because you can't shove things down people's mouths. But on the replay now, with that being said, you know, like, I'll play this for you, and I mean, can I in the comments section, I'm gonna ask, are there this stream will stay up. Are there people in this stream that don't really know Phish? Just like be like me, or I don't really listen to a lot of Phish. Not hate Phish, but just don't know about Phish. I know there are a lot of blues players, and again, like, which is great. But I just want to see me. Okay, Big Sir, me. All right, so here's I'm gonna explain to you. I remember specifically. I'm gonna screw this up. I screw everything up that I don't rehearse or anything. So me. Okay. So this is not blues. This is nothing. But I will tell you, I was in, oh man, 8th grade or 9th grade. Okay, cool. I'll check this out. Okay, I gotta turn this up. I was in 8th or 9th grade when I got Rift, the album Rift, and there's a song. I remember going to sleep. I had my headphones on. I had my portable CD player with shockproof technology, and I put it on, and it was playing. I was going to sleep, and I was just about in that sleep zone, and this song came on. I'm messing this up. All right, and I remember like being like, "That's cool," you know, in my sleep, and then this happened. The chords will pick you up at as usual. Listen, and then this happened. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but it was this. I messed up. Then I'm so nervous because I'm trying to like tube streamer. Then it goes. And it went on, and I was sleeping, and I remember like starting to wake up, and then the solo ended, and I got out of my bed, and I went, what? I sat in my bed, and I remember saying out loud, like, that song was the guitar solo. Like, that song was the guitar solo. I never heard anything like that before, and it really like blew my mind. Like, what is this guy doing? And it was so full of emotion, and I really screwed it up, and I apologize. But it blew my mind, and it made it so it made it so different. The guitar, that moment, horn made it so different that you could write a story without lyrics with the guitar. So anyway, if you want to check out that song Horn, that's one of my musical influences, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, Rift is my favorite album by far. If you are new to Phish, I will give you the preference or the what's the word I'm looking for? I'm so tired today. Just know their singing is very like, happy, okay? So, like, I call them a barbershop quartet. Oh, It's Ice is the best. I call them a barbershop quartet, I can't even speak, with electric instruments, and they are good. Oh, yeah, Down with the Disease is really good, too. Yeah, okay, so, and somebody's brought up a song, which, if you don't know Phish, the riff to Down with Disease is really good. That's a good riff. That's a really good riff. Anyway, so yes. Oh, and then somebody just brought something up, and this is when I'm going to stop sleeping. No, stop. So he's like sleeping. I'm so tired. Stop talking. If you want to get a taste, and I'm being honest, if you want to get a taste of what this band can do live, you can find it on YouTube. It's off the album Alive One, and yeah, it's still there from the video. And you can look up the song You Enjoy Myself, but more importantly, you can do the whole thing. It's 20 minutes, but get to about halfway through where you hear the drummer and you hear the keyboard player. And from that section through the guitar solo, just realize that is all improvised. And what you hear, I mean, you got to rewind it to believe it that's improvised. Anyway, that's a good moment in live Phishness. Stream started playing via Sky. Yes. So anyway, so I'm now starting to read the comments. Phish is awesome. Oh no, Sean hates on Pink Floyd. No, I'm kidding, Sean. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus like that. I'll do it tomorrow. Anyway, so let's talk. I mean, that's pretty much it. I gotta keep it short. I just wanted to share with you some of my musical influences. Oh, and the one last thing I'm gonna say is this. And this is the truth, okay? And look how tired my face is so red. Okay. This is the truth, and I hope that you're making it if you're watching this in replay to this moment. I have been chasing Led Zeppelin and Guns N' Roses and Phish and Grateful Dead and like wondering, and these guys were in the stratosphere. And then I had this divine moment on guitar, and I realized, wham! I realized, oh my God, you have to start at the blues. This is not a real Languedoc. I wish it was. You have to start at the blues. The blues is what starts everything. The blues is what starts everything in music, whether you like it or not. So if you want to be a good player, if you want to I just saw Joe Walsh a week ago live. He was effing awesome. I was about to curse right there. But listen, you might not like blues music. You might love blues music. Blues you can use. There you go, Mike. It is the most fundamental aspect to music and guitar playing. And every song that was produced since can be related to a blues movement in some way. So study the blues. And if you're new to my channel, go right through my Blues Primer playlist. Learning the blues, if you want to be a blues guitar player, you can stop there and you can absolutely do it. It's going to be coming out in about a month, believe it or not. I know it's a long time, but I've been so busy with everything, and I'm working on all the finalizing things, blah, blah, blah. But if you want to be a blues player, take it to there, okay? And if you want to branch out, you will have the foundation to understand how any genre of music, like any tangent of music, will go with what you learned. No, it's not that there's no music before the blues. Actually, it's not. Really, it's the church music. It's gospel that starts it. But when I say blues, I mean with the guitar. Okay, there was hymnals, there was singing, but with musical instrumentation, the blues is the most influential genre to any music today. So no, I don't know what that means, that comment. But anyway, I gotta get going. It's 20 minutes, and I hope I'm just so tired. I'm gonna go pass out. Again, well, I to answer that question, I do listen to jazz guitar. It's like the chat room's right there, chat's right there. But I don't really play it a lot. I can appreciate it for what it's worth. I just don't play it a lot. As tired as he looks. Yeah, thanks, Sean. All right, everyone, go leave nasty comments on Sean's channel. Have a good night. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know I gotta go to bed. I hope that you guys just share your influences and kind of get this YouTube channel filled with a lot of new music for people. And hope you enjoyed it. All right, guys, have a great night. I'm gonna go pass out. I am tired, and I didn't even look at this. I didn't even take a sip of my coffee, so I'm just gonna throw that out. All right, guys, peace out. Bye.